everybody. I'm Jennifer Pasqua, board member for the Ronald McDonald House of Western Michigan.
And I'm Ellen Carpenter. I'm the executive director.
And usually around this time, we would be celebrating at our Red Shoe Gala, but clearly the pandemic has changed things. And so now we've got an even better idea to keep you entertained on what would have been as always a fun night. We have come up with the
Red Shoe Challenge.
So we're bringing in some of your favorite West Michigan chefs, and here's the deal. They have to create, well, what are the rules?
So they have to create 2 dishes, one for breakfast, one for dinner, only using ingredients that have been provided by McDonald's restaurants.
Yeah, and that's what's so exciting. So what do we have here?
So we have things like pancakes, hash browns, English muffin, hamburgers, Canadian bacon, buns, chicken nuggets, and then different kinds of condiments, including Big Mac sauce.
The secret sauce.
The only other rule is that either dish has to use French fries.
So hopefully you are able to pick up your meal, and now what we're asking you to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. The first chef up, Chef Tommy Fitzgerald. All right, in the kitchen with Tommy, we're secure, we're ready to roll. What are you making?
We're gonna start with the salad.
Okay.
And we're calling it the meat niçoise.
Oh, that's fancy.
Or as a French would say, ha ha ha. Niçoise is traditionally has a fish.
Okay.
And an egg and some fun stuff and olives.
Yeah.
Niçoise olives.
Okay.
And we're just gonna have fun with it and radishes because the French love the
All right.
radishes.
So tell me what you
So
need.
hey, hook me with the lettuce first.
Lettuce.
All right. I don't know if you know this little trick.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and then your course gun.
I
Right?
had no idea.
Yeah.
You just slam it down like
Just
that.
slam it down, get all your aggressions out.
Okay.
And we're just gonna do that
Oh, that's
because
pretty.
it's almost like a chopped salad. And
Okay.
then hit me with the baby radicchio and endive.
I don't know what that
I
is.
know, and that's what I want to call it. So
Are these
yeah,
it?
those things. Yeah. So this is baby Belgian endive,
Okay.
and this is baby radicchio. How
And
cool
those
is
are
this?
like lettuces.
Yeah,
too,
they're
right?
lettuces, totally. And you can
Okay.
actually get these any time of the year pretty locally too.
Oh, nice.
No, we're just come on, man. It's Ronald McDonald
I
House.
know.
Can we just once make a pretty plate for Ronald McDonald's House?
We can do this just
You
for
know,
once.
you
I'm
know.
helping. I feel like I'm really productive.
You really are, Jen, and
Okay.
that's why I love you. That's
So
why
what
you
does
do.
this taste like?
It's very bitter. It's
Oh.
yummy and bittery and delicious.
Okay.
Now, a niçoise always has green beans, and folks, what I did was, is you always want to blanch your green beans, but let's put a nice little bed of greens.
Wait, aren't you going to take these off, or that's what
I
makes
know.
it special?
Well, we're not going to do the bad beans,
Oh,
that's
okay.
for sure. But you know what? You can snap these if you want, but unless they have like a lot hanging on there,
It's just pretty. Yeah.
I'm that guy that here. Where do I like that bean?
Okay.
I'm the guy that likes nature at its best.
Okay.
Right. So.
Are these potatoes?
So no, these are radishes. These
Oh.
are watermelon radishes. Watch this.
Okay.
We gave them a quick wash, right?
Uh-huh. Oh, they're so nice.
3D radish watermelon, folks.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Butter, it's delicious.
With butter. Oh, yeah.
Look how cool that is,
It's
huh?
so pretty. It's all about presentation
It
with you,
really
Tommy.
is. And then I always have to have
Okay.
a piece of bread. So
Okay.
why don't we use one of the English muffins from
Ah.
the McMuffin?
Yeah.
And we're gonna do that in butter because, the
We like
French.
the butter. Mm-hmm.
Oh, who doesn't like the butter? I don't want to know someone that doesn't like butter.
Yeah.
And then we've got this beautiful tomato. So why don't we do this? All right.
Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous.
Isn't that just kind of cool? It's a salad.
Yeah.
And then you definitely
Ooh,
have to have.
Yes. What
Here, you
kind of
can do-
olives?
These are really common olives, but we'll
Okay.
pretend they're niçoise.
All right.
And then
That's okay. We can do this at home and make it real easy.
absolutely.
You know, if I did this when my kids were little and I presented a meal like this and it just looked pretty, then they would eat it. And they
You
wouldn't
think?
they wouldn't complain. Oh yeah, I know.
You know what?
There we go.
I
How's
let
that?
Ainsley make it, and then she doesn't like. I'm gonna drizzle it with some really good olive oil.
Oh,
That's the best right there.
Okay.
And then let's see. Ooh, look at this. We've got.
Oh
So
my
that way
goodness,
knows.
that's so beautiful.
Isn't that cool?
Okay.
And then traditionally, you could do a hard-boiled egg if
Okay.
you want and whatnot. But what's really cool, the untraditional, like I've never done this before.
Try it,
This is
try
got- look, this is inside information.
Oh, look
huh?
at it, look at it. Look
This
at
is
it go.
This is here. I'm gonna go.
Yes. Yes.
That is so wicked cool.
Oh, that's beautiful. Can I squeeze it?
You certainly
Can
can.
I try?
Now be careful now.
Oh yeah. Yes.
And then let's see here. Oh, these are nice.
Well, you're cooking
Okay.
stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
because the rule is you have to have something with French fries, or both of them have to have
Yeah,
fries.
exactly. And this
Okay.
actually turned out pretty good.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna do this
Yeah.
real quick.
Don't burn yourself. It's
I don't
hot.
care who knows it.
Oh.
Look how fun that is, folks.
That is fun.
Now then, this is, when I was a kid, Jen, I'm
Yeah.
gonna put this right here. When I was a kid, they told me not to play with my food.
Yeah.
I charged those people double now.
It's true.
It's so true. I'm too expensive.
Oh.
Look how cool that is, huh?
Oh, I love it, Tommy.
I gotta tell you what, that's really cool. And then let's go in their cupboard and see what they have. We're gonna do a little pepper because we're gonna do
Oh.
some color.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. And then we got some dried parsley flakes from 1972. No, actually, they're very safe. Look at that date. That is wonderful. And oh my God, I'm gonna give Ellen props. See that date, folks? That's how you date something. You put the date that expires. So in June of 21,
You'll know.
you'll know. And look,
Oh, that's beautiful.
look at that. That's like a soft rain on the more thereof. I know you can't understand my Irish.
I can't understand the Irish, but look at this. So this is dish number 1.
It's dish number 1. That's the Mick Nichois.
The perfect bite. Love the sauce.
Hey, don't worry. Pascal is safe. She's just doing something else. She's also scouring to see what else they need around here, which is a lot. So when you look at this recipe, remember what I'm cooking on. And donate often, all right? So anyways, how fun is this? I'm gonna do a kind of like a take on a blintz. We've got some lovely, lovely Canadian bacon, right? And I'm gonna put these right in here. And this is gonna be a one-pan wonder because who doesn't love ham and maple syrup and pancakes? So I've got 5 slices of Canadian bacon. I've got this pretty cool, kind of warmed up. And in the same pan, right, I'm going to do the apple. Now, in my travels, I've been to Greece, and I tell you, the cool thing about those Greek people, they put French fries on top of everything and anything, which is wicked cool. I do have some cinnamon and sugar. Here's a tip for you guys. When your cinnamon gets down to about that much, right, add sugar to it. So then you always have a shaker of cinnamon and sugar. So then if people are like at your house and you're like, hey, here's your coffee, would you like a spritz of cinnamon and sugar? Then you look really cool, Chef Tommy. So I'm just giving this a quick little boom and a nod and a love, right? This is how easy it is, you guys. Seriously, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. Look at this. This is so fun, right? No, I don't care. You can tell people that Chef Tommy, man, he can pull ham right out of a pan and didn't even see it coming. Here, look at this. How fun is this, you guys? You know, playing with your food takes on a whole meaning. And at this house, you know, what a great way to keep occupied, right? And just have some fun with the family. Because, you know, nutrition comes from the root word nurture, right? It's some of that famous McDonald's syrup, right? I tell you what, I wish we had like the McGriddles, because they got that little flavor burst in that. But you can see how it kind of thickens up, right? That's pretty cool. I wish you could smell this because it smells divine, right? We're just gonna put a couple of those fresh apple slices here and there. You know, come on. It's a party, right? You know, I never thought about it, but maybe I should become a corporate chef for McDonald's. I think I could get away with a lot there. We're gonna put that right there, keep that out of the way. And then we're going to have some fun with the fries. Right? You gotta build them high, you gotta build it like you mean it, folks. I don't care if you do a little bit of this. I mean, can you imagine if you're just waiting for news and trying to figure stuff out, how much fun you could have here just playing with the McDonald's ingredients while you're getting the prognosis for stuff, you know? I'm gonna do this because it needs some more color and fun. And then look at that, how fun is that, you guys? You got salty, crunchy potatoes. You got ham that's got some salt too. You got the sweet of the apples and the maple syrup. And then you got the lovely carb. And oh, we forgot one thing. To make a blintz, you need to have some sour cream. I'm gonna thank Ellen for putting the nozzle on here. Because now you've got the fat. You gotta, if you cook anything and you think of your tongue with the salt, the bitter, the fat, right, the umami, and the savory, you'll always have a delicious place.
Now my belly is full, but hey, you've always got room for more. Who's our next chef?
Our next chef, which we are so excited to have, is Chef Jenna from Amore. We are so excited to have Chef Jenna here with us today as part of our Red Shoe Challenge, and we can't wait to see what she does with all these McDonald's ingredients.
Yeah, so I was thinking all week, like, what am I gonna do with McDonald's ingredients to make it not only delicious but also fun? So I think this is something fun that kids will eat. It's called hamburger soup or cheeseburger soup, or we can call it Happy Meal soup because we're throwing fries in there too.
Love it.
So what I'm starting over here is a little butter and oil, which is what I always use because if you just put butter, it burns. So you have to add a little oil to it. And I got some garlic in here as well. And I'm going to put it back on the fire here and start sauteing onions with the garlic. All right. Smells amazing already. Getting in there. And what I'd like to do also, I brown it, but I also add liquid to it because that helps cook it also faster without burning the bottom of the pan. So I'm going to get in there. All right, so I got the double burger in there, so we're getting a double quarter pounder or whatever this is. How many pounds is this burger, do you know?
They're quarter.
Yeah, there we go. We're making double quarter pounder cheeseburger soup now. So I've got the onion, the burger in there, the garlic, and a little bit of water, and it's already almost completely cooked. Perfect. It's starting to smell really good. Now the crazy thing that I'm going to add to this are pickles, right? You got to put everything that's in a burger on there.
That seems kind of crazy.
Have you ever had pickle soup?
No.
Oh my gosh, Polish pickle soup is the best.
No kidding.
Yes, and it has potatoes and pickles, so it's very similar to this actually. You got to put all the ingredients of a burger, so here we go. A little tiny bit of mustard. Let's get a little mustard in there. A little ketchup. Oops, will you open that for me?
Sure.
Did you also have buns? Did you say?
Yes.
Buns?
Cool. We do have buns.
So can you grab the fries for me and cut some up?
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm going to use our special Ginsu knives as well.
There you go. Get in there.
How big a piece?
So you want to like tiny little pieces.
Oh, tiny
little
pieces.
slices.
All right.
It's gonna be hard to cut. 'Cause
They're a little frozen.
Fine, this works great actually. This is plenty.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw these in here.
All right.
So we got our little potato part of the deal. We got our fries in there. That's actually probably gonna taste really good in there.
It looks
Honestly.
good.
All right. So we got potatoes. We got meat. We got our vegetables because we got pickles and onions. So what I'm doing now is just getting these to soften up in there. I can even smell it through my mask. Can you smell it?
It looks great.
I'm gonna put a little pepper. Oh, just wait for it. It's gonna get creamy in a minute. We have cheese right here.
Yep.
I'm gonna start to throw some cheese in there. And this good old American cheese is nice and melty. That helps. Just a tiny bit of cream. Now we're gonna be able to melt this right into it. All right, I'm gonna add some tomatoes as well. Those are part always of a quarter pounder with cheese. So quarter pounder with cheese is looking good. Our complete Happy Meal soup. So you can't have a Happy Meal or a quarter pounder with cheese without the bun. So we're making some croutons as a garnish for our soup
Sweet.
out of your buns.
Can I put those?
Yep.
Can I put it in?
Yep. You can totally start putting those in. I'm just gonna. All right, this is looking like a beautiful stew now. All of a sudden, it got thickened up. It's got all the ingredients in there, and I'm gonna bring it over here to plate. Make it look pretty. It almost has a chili consistency. Look at that, and it smells really good. And look at this. Topping it off with some bun croutons. What do you think, guys?
It looks delicious.
It looks like lunch, right?
It does. It looks delicious. I'd eat that.
It's important to compose the perfect bite, which I think that is it. Super creamy. Love the little toasty on the top. Really hearty. It would be great winter soup.
Hi, everyone. So this is my breakfast portion of the recipes that I'm gonna do, and it's actually gonna be a McDonald's style breakfast poutine, which is very popular in Canada. It's basically fries and gravy, but I'm gonna add bacon and eggs and cheese, so it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be a perfect little breakfast snack that I'm gonna wanna eat all the time. Be careful, I feel like because these are frozen, this is gonna splatter, so don't be scared if it does. That's the fun part of cooking. All the fun sounds. There we go. I'm gonna get an egg frying because I have to kind of time it out with all the different things I'm doing. So I'm gonna fry an egg first and do the ham as well in the same pan. So I'm gonna get an egg going here. I'm a huge fan of French fries, and I'm a huge fan of poutine. So this is why I came up with this idea, because it's something that I personally love. So I got an egg going over here. This is how you make McDonald's fries at home. It's just veggie oil and we're frying them up. All right, my egg is getting close to flip. That's fun. It's a fun little sizzle moment. All right, I'm gonna put this Canadian bacon. This is my Canadian themed breakfast, I guess. There we go. These fries are cooking up nicely. Oh wow. These are cooking perfect in this oil. No oven. You gotta fry the fries. You know what I'm saying? All right, my egg is close. I'm gonna take that off for now. And I'll move it to the top of the fries in a second. Frying up my Canadian bacon. Get a nice fry on that. I'm gonna take these out of here now. All right, I'm getting all these fries out of here. And of course, it wouldn't be McDonald's fries if you didn't have a little salt on there. I'm gonna season them. This is the fun part. So we got our fries. Now, the final step is onion gravy. So, I got the pan nice and seasoned from my ham now, which is gonna make that gravy taste really good. So, put onions in there. Saute those up. I'm gonna grab a little more butter, because butter is the best. Starting with my gravy magic now. So, last but not least, we're making a nice little onion gravy to put on our poutine. I like a little bit of black pepper in mine. Starting to thicken up here, you can see it. So, poutine is usually some type of potato, usually fries, then gravy on top of that, then some kind of meat, and some kind of cheese. So, we've got all the levels here, which is perfect. You can see this is starting to thicken up a little bit. All right, we're ready to plate our poutine. I'm kind of excited about this. This is what I want to have every day for breakfast, although it's not the best, probably healthy breakfast, but this is what I would love to eat. So, fries, gravy. Oh my gosh, yum. Now you gotta get the cheese on so it starts to melt. Cause that to melt a little bit, and then we have the ham. And we finish off with our pretty fried egg. Boom! All right, McDonald's, I want you to put this on your menu. This is Chef Jenna's breakfast poutine.
Oh, yes. This is really hard. There we go. This is not going to be graceful, I'm telling you right now. So good. And yet again, what a fabulous meal that Jenna created. We are so grateful for both Chef Jenna and Chef Tommy. What a fun experience.
It was amazing.
Yeah, hopefully you had fun watching too. But as we come to a close, we also want to remind you that there is still an opportunity to support what it is that the Ronald McDonald House of Western Michigan is doing.
So everything we do here is for our families. And our families have sick children in the hospital, and our whole goal is to take care of everything, all the needs that they have, so they can only focus on the health of their child. So the meals being made today are similar to meals that we make every day, so that our families can just take care of their children. So if you have a chance, if you have the means, we'd love to have you continue to support us, so that going into 2021, we are as strong as we've ever been.
So take now time to consider donating. You'll see all the information on the screen right now. And we thank you so much for joining us for this Red Shoe Challenge. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.